Hi everybody. Lots of people asking me about what I'm taking on my trek, so I thought I'd just make you a quick video and run you through some of the stuff. So yeah, let's take a look. First of all, what we got here: first aid kit. Obviously, key piece of kit, keeps me nice and safe and secure. It's a really good kit. This one actually, it's one I was bought for Christmas. And it comes with blister packs and bandages, plasters, all the usual stuff, and a few little extras that you don't normally get in there. So it's quite a nice system, this one. Next, I've got my waterproof kit. Okay, so waterproof trousers and a poncho. Now, I chose to use a poncho rather than a waterproof jacket because it'll cover my pack as well as me. I can also use it as a temporary shelter when I'm stopping for lunch and stuff like that if it's a bit windy, a bit rainy. Nice and lightweight, nice and quick. So yeah, really good bit of kit. Next up, let me pop this bag open and you will see the all important toilet roll. Yeah, toilet roll is going to be really useful, I think. Pot cleaning kits and sponges and scourers. A small child destroying my kit. I'm going to leave that behind. What else do we have in here? This is my fishing kit. And as some of you know, I'm looking to forage for a lot of my food and fish for as much as I can as well. So I'm going to be bank lining, using this, casting out by hand, hopefully catching some fish off the coast. Hi. Okay. Next up, head torch, and I've got a spare battery in here somewhere for that as well. That's gonna give me a little bit of light in the evenings. I'm hoping to use moonlight. It is forecast to be fairly good. Here we have. Let's pop it open. This is just some emergency kit, really. My knife, again, that'll come in handy for foraging. That's an Opinel number 7. Some emergency flare matches. Water purifying tablets. So I will only be taking a small-ish container, about 3 litres of water. Hoping to find places to stop and fill it up. If not, I'll be using some of the rivers that run along the coast there to fill up. I'll be boiling the water first and then using Puri tabs as well. So really quite important. I've got enough of them to do me about a month by the looks of it. And then in this bag, we have got just a really simple fire lighting kit, fire steel. There's some natural tinders in there and a lighter as well. Those of you who know me know I don't need much to get a fire going. So maps. I felt really guilty about the maps. If I'd have taken all the maps that covered the entire route, I'd have been taking 4 or 5 maps. It's just too much extra weight, so I was a bit naughty and I cut the tops off the maps which contain the route and I sellotaped them together. So I've now got 2 maps, one for the first 4 days and one for the last day. However, if I do get lost, I just keep following the coast. It's just nice for me to know what's what in the area and where I can camp. So, personal hygiene kit, real small and simple. This one, bar of soap, toothbrush, and some baby wipes. Got to keep your bits clean. Stop myself getting any nasty infections whilst I'm walking or rashes. Nail clippers, got to keep my feet in check. And I will add shortly some foot powder as well. Probably the most important is the foot powder. We've then got my buffalo jacket. This will be my pillow, or one of my pillows. I like to have 2. This is windproof, reasonably waterproof, and it's really warm and lightweight. So when I stop in the evening, that's the piece of kit I'm using. I've got quite a selection of food here. I'm going to make another video about that, just because I could waffle on for hours about it. Spare clothes. yeah, probably going to be getting a little bit grotty over the 5 days. 5 days of walking, sweating, sand, horrible stuff. I will basically be wearing one outfit for 5 days, and I'll be wearing this in the evenings once I've stopped and cleaned myself up. And it's just a pair of lightweight clothes, and some thermal base layers as well. Okay, further back, my tarp. I'm not taking a tent. They're too heavy, too bulky, and they take too long to set up. This is basically a big fly sheet, which I can make numerous different sizes, shapes, open tents, closed tents. I can use it as a ground sheet as well. I can use it as a stretcher if needs be. And I'll be using my trekking poles to set that up. I shouldn't need the ridge line, however, there is one spot I may be able to camp which has got some trees, so I'll have a nice open setup with a ridge line. It's also strong enough to take my weight, so if I need to get myself out of a pickle, up or down a cliff, or something like that, then I've got a nice strong piece of rope. Spare shoes, they're just wet shoes. The idea is when I finish walking, at the end of each day, I can clean my feet, powder them, put some nice dry shoes on, and give my feet a chance to recover before the next day. I mentioned 2 pillows. There's a nice inflatable one under here, and then my thermarest. This is my recent purchase, a nice bit of luxury. This it goes for about 5 centimeters thick, and it's like sleeping on an airbed rather than your standard inflatable mattress, so it's quite nice. And finally, you've got my cook set at the back there. I've gone with the old Jetboil. Really good, really quick piece of kit. Doesn't use a lot of fuel up. I have got 2 cans with me. One is already in there, one spare one. I'm hoping I won't need to use all of that, but you never know. And then I've got my metal mug. I'll be drinking and eating out of that. And in there I've got my coffee, and bits and pieces and drinks and stuff like that. The reason I've gone with a metal mug is because I'll be boiling some of my water as I go for drinking water, and I'll need something suitable to boil that in. Also, if I can, I'm going to be having a few fires, and I can't put a plastic mug on there for cooking, so the metal mug is the way forward, I think. And then finally, last bit of kit. Obviously, I've got the sleeping bag in the bottom here with a Gore-Tex bivvy bag to keep me dry. That's a 3-season sleeping bag, and then the bag itself, just an old cheapie, but it does hold everything quite nicely. So there we go. Right, well, thank you very much. Any questions, give me a shout, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers.